Hey guys, I'm CJ and you're currently watching The Tube. So I thought I'd introduce a new segment to The Tube called The Scrapyard. What's The Scrapyard going to be about? Well, surprisingly, it's not hard to find 5 minutes worth or cut down longer time worth of information for this show. What's the hardest to do is to find 5 minutes of information to work off of and to expand. So here's a few topics that I like to get into that haven't quite matured into full episodes yet. However, I'd like to start off this episode with an email I received from a listener. Hey CJ, did you hear who might be doing the new Star Wars movie? Yeah. Heh. Hey, do you guys remember when we first got told that Disney bought LucasArts and the whole fandom had a huge sigh of relief that no one could screw it up as bad as present day George Lucas? Yeah, those were a nice couple months, weren't they? So, for any of you who happen to live in a hockey enthusiastic town like myself, you've probably noticed that a lot of people have been buying up the team's memorabilia recently, such as hoodies, sweaters, jerseys, even game tickets. So, I guess we're all going to pretend that this didn't happen. Okay, sure, I'll play along. I recently received an email from one of my friends. Now, this news segment is a little bit old, but I figured we might as well talk about it anyways. So what was then the current CEO of PlayStation had announced that his competitors' handhelds are babysitting tools and that any self-respecting 20-year-old wouldn't be caught dead playing on a Nintendo DS. Whereas this is a real douche move to make the PSP, or what is now the PS Vita, a 20-year-old and up console. It's a pretty wise business decision. You want to know what might help with that wise business decision? Having a spokesperson who's not a middle school kid begging for a kick in the teeth. In February, Death of the Family will be ending, and a lot of Batman comic book fans are excited and disappointed all at the same time. And whereas I speak for myself, I personally can't wait to see what James Tyrone IV does with Red Hood and the Outlaws. What he plans on changing, what he plans on keeping the same, what's all going to happen with that. But no matter what happens, we all know that the ending's going to be huge, ginormous, big, out there. And then chances are within a week from then, everyone will have forgotten about it and moved on to the new comics. So if I could get the attention of the First Nations people, Métis, all you guys, just listen up for a sec. So a few weeks back, I was watching CTV News and saw that a lot of you guys are suffering and starving. And I sympathize to that. You want to know what might help fix this problem? Not having the government give more money to your tribal or clan chiefs. Don't get me wrong, I know you guys want to be independent, and, well, to a certain extent, being of Scottish descent, I can understand that. But you shouldn't be trusting any leader, whether it's your chief, a government leader, or anyone else, blindingly. You want to know what happens when you do that? Well, stuff like this happens when you do that. So, just saying, you might want to have the government distribute the money directly to the people, because let's be honest, if they do give it to the tribal chiefs, we're going to be back here 10 to 15 years from now doing the same song and dance that we're doing right now. And before any of you decide to go and type in your little snarky remarks into the comments section below or on our Facebook page, I myself, again, primarily consider myself Scottish, mostly Highland. And whereas, yes, I wish that the clan society still existed in the same way they did back in the 1700s and before that point, I'm kind of glad they don't, because if they did, they would be no better than the First Nations tribal or clan societies are now. The clan chiefs would be corrupt and they would be abusing the people. We saw this happen. You know this would happen to you if it could, because the Highland chiefs, not all of them, but majority of them, had their people moved from their land so that sheep could live there because they saw it as being more profitable. And chances are, if your tribe chiefs saw having sheep or cattle or whatever on their land more profitable than you, yeah, chances are they get rid of you too. I'm not saying all of them would, but chances are the majority of them would. So just something to think about before you guys start complaining again. And okay, I guess that's it. So I'll see you guys next time, and next time we'll hopefully have a more well-constructed episode for you. See ya!